Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Hannah Morris and this is my first YouTube video. I'm gonna kind of combine two videos in one because I wanted to add more content and not have to do two separate videos, just so that it's not so short. So today's video is going to be a little bit of a mixture between a get to know me and another type of video that I'll explain in a minute. So with the get to know me, hi, my name is Hannah Morris. I'm 24 years old. I'll be 25 tomorrow. It's kind of crazy. I am from Louisiana. I graduated in 2023 with my bachelor's degree in English from Louisiana State University at Alexandria. I'm a high school English teacher. I teach English 3. I love the content area. I love my kids. I'm very passionate about what I do. I love my career. So 2025 has a lot going on for me. My sister just got engaged. I just recently got back from Houston. I took a solo trip to go house sit. That video will be coming soon. My goal with starting this channel is to kind of have a digital record of everything that happens in my life this year. 2025, 2026 is going to be crazy for me. And I want everything on camera. I want to remember everything. So this is like my, I guess you could call it my digital diary, if you will. So that's why I'm starting my YouTube channel. With that being said, let's get in the next part of my video. I remember watching the movie 13 Going on 30 and thinking, why 30? My 30 was always 25. When I was a kid, I always wanted to be 25. So here I am, 24, about to turn 25 tomorrow. And my life doesn't look like what I thought it would look like by 25, or how I thought it would when I was 6 and wanted to be 25. So with that being said, I started a list. My list is the 25 things that I want for 25. I didn't put things that were unrealistic, like get married, have kids. Those are things that they come on their own time. I can't put a timeline on that. These are my realistic 25 things that I want for 25. So to start off, number 1, I put more friends. And the reason I say this is because I have wonderful friends. However, some of them are younger than me, so I'm more of a mentor friend than anything. And then for others, they are long distance friendships. I have one friend that lives in Alabama. I hardly see her anymore. She lived here, I worked with her, and then now she lives there. So I don't see her often. And then another one of my friends, I met her. She was my teacher bestie last year. She decided to go teach abroad. So she's teaching in a different country. So I am learning that we're all at different stages in life. Traveling, moving off, working. I have some nurse friends. It's just time for me to find some new friends. Let me reword that. Not new friends, I need more friends, just more people in my life so that I don't feel so isolated all the time whenever they're not able to be here. Number 2, I want to achieve an active lifestyle. Now, this is something very new for me. I've started walking 2 miles every morning, and then I go to the gym in the afternoons. I kind of hit a little bit of an illness this week though, so I am taking a little minute before I kick back into that full gear. And to tie in with number 2, my number 3. Number 3, I want to hit my weight goals. The 4th thing, I want to start journaling. I want to start a journal. I remember I tried this for a little bit, but consistency is not my friend. And it always made me feel so much better when I sat down in the afternoons and I wrote about everything that happened that day so that I can go back and reflect and read it. Number 5, I want to build a consistent routine. There's that word again, consistent. I want to build a consistent night and morning routine so that when I wake up in the morning, I know what I'm doing. When I go to sleep in the afternoon, I know what I'm doing. I want the same thing every day. I don't want it to be a guessing game of when I'm going to sleep, when I'm waking up. I want to have the routine already set so that my body can get back into a my body can get back into a norm. My number 6, I want to build my social media platforms. With that, I just want to post more. I have Instagram, I have TikTok, and I have YouTube. But I just want to start posting more and worrying less about what others think of it. I want to post on those social media accounts and not worry about what others are going to say or think or do. So with that being said, I want to be more active on those and be okay with if someone doesn't like the content I'm putting out, they're welcome to unfollow me. Number 7 is a high priority one on my list. I want to buy a home this year. I have been saving every possible dollar that I can towards buying a home while I've been teaching and living at home, and I'm grateful for the opportunity to stay home and save. I know that not everybody gets that opportunity and that choice. So I feel blessed that I still have the option to live at home and save money, and as long as that is an option, I'm doing it. So I've almost reached my target goal. I just want to have a good portion, like a good chunk of money saved up before I buy a home, so that say something goes wrong, pipes burst, whatever X, Y, and Z happens, I want to be able to financially afford that. Number 8, I want to tighten my budget and my spending. Now, I have a really good savings mind. I'm very savings minded. So I've been very good about taking that money and putting it to the side. However, with the money that I do have, I'm very bad about using it just because I have it. Does that technically mean I could put more in savings, but I leave it there as cushion for any excess whatever. So I want to watch what I'm purchasing with that money. Even if I have the money, it doesn't mean I necessarily need to spend it. So I want to be more careful about that. Number 9, I want to try a new hobby. I don't really know which one I am gonna pick yet. I remember a couple years back, I tried to get back into piano. So I'll have to find something. I don't know. I already paint a little bit. I did photography. I'll have to get back to you on that one. I definitely want to start a new hobby. I want to do something. So more to come on that one. Number 10, go to an event that I've always wanted to go to. Now, this one I already have ideas in mind. I always wanted to go to the Natchez Hot Air Balloon Festival, and I've always wanted to go to the Louisiana Strawberry Festival. So we'll plan that. I'm excited. 11, more travel. Already doing that. More to come on that one. Number 12, I want to take a class for fun. I've already started cooking more by myself, cooking more. So a cooking class could be fun. There's a boutique down the road from me that hosts classes and different types of events. So that'd be fun to go to one of those events. Number 13, I want to host more. So I really, especially after watching The Summer I Turned Pretty and things like that, I watched the 4th of July episode and other ones. I really love to host. Have done small group hosting and things like that. I love to host parties. Now, here's the problem. More friends to have more hosting opportunity because all of mine are no longer in the area or are constantly busy, and that's normal. However, more friends host more parties. 14, clean eating. This one's a struggle for me. I've cut sodas out this week. I'm completely off of those. I'm done drinking energy drinks. I want to have a cleaner diet. So making small replacements that make the biggest differences. Number 15 is very specific to me. Again, with the consistency. Number 15 is consistency with medications. Now, I am not great about this. Being consistent on taking my medications for this year, big goal of mine. Number 16, this one is big on my list. Again, at the very top. I want to stop comparison. Stop comparing myself to others and quit putting myself on a timeline. My life does not look like other people's lives, and I know that, and I need to come to terms with that. My sister is 21 and getting married. I'm 24 and not married. That's okay. I would say I'm a pretty great teacher, but I'm a very type B educator, and I would love to be more consistent in the classroom. Number 18 is having grace with myself. I've already kind of discussed this one just a little bit a while ago when I was talking about the stopping comparison and living on my own timeline and not others. Everyone makes mistakes. Everyone's lives are different. My life is not going to look like theirs. I'm not going to be perfect, and I have to come to terms with that. So just having grace for myself in those moments and being kind to me. Number 19, work on avoidance tendencies. I have the tendency to avoid work, avoid confrontation, avoid people, avoid problems, just avoiding in general. I tend to dodge things. So with that being said, I really want to work on not avoiding things and rather taking them head on so that it prevents stress and anxiety on my end. Number 20, I want to say yes more often. I'm very bad about telling people I can't do something or go places because of X, Y, and Z reason. With me working on becoming a more type A teacher and getting rid of avoidance tendencies, I think that this would be very doable. I use the excuse a lot of I have grading to do, I have work to do, when in reality I genuinely I'm overwhelmed because of the stuff I've left on my own plate. So with that in mind, I want to say yes more this year. 21 and 22 are big ones, but they tie into each other. So 21 is to pray more consistently. Sadly, I find myself only praying in times of need or in prayer for others whenever it's also a need. So I want to have daily communion with the Lord and talking in the morning to God, and not so much I only talk to you whenever it's dire. And 22 ties right into it. I want to read my Bible more. I go to a Bible study every Monday night, but I have come to realize that that is not enough to get me through. So I would love to start reading my Bible more as well. Now, when school starts back, I'm going to have to find a realistic way to fit all of these things in. With me walking 2 miles in the morning, going to the gym, reading, praying, it's doable, but I'm going to have that routine. Number 23, I want to work on my facial expressions. I know that sounds very silly, but for me, it's kind of a big deal. I constantly hear that I kind of have like a mean look about me because I don't smile as much, and not necessarily just not smiling. I have a scowl on my face all the time and don't even realize it. I have no clue. My mom will just be walking through Sam's or walking wherever, and she'll just look at me like, fix your face. I'm like, thanks, appreciate it, bud. I don't even realize I'm doing it. So I want to be more intentional about fixing my face in public. 24 is a little deep. I want to learn to be okay with being alone. I tend to try to fill silence a lot with not having friends that are readily available all the time. I am constantly trying to fill the empty moments, the quiet moments, the dead space with things. The things you see when you're sitting outside of a window. Oh, there's a third one. Fourth. Fifth. That's crazy. Okay, anyway, sorry. That was crazy. I just want to learn to quit trying to fill the dead space and the quietness with people and things, because sometimes it's okay to just be in the alone. Number 25 is super random, but I want to buy myself one thing this year that I've always wanted to get myself. I don't know what it would be right now. I have kind of thought about it a little bit. I don't know what I would get yet. I recently did buy a MacBook. I got it off of Marketplace for a really cheap price, and I guess that would have been my one thing beforehand. But I already have Apple Watch, I have a MacBook, I have headphones, so I really don't know what it'll be, but I'll keep you updated when I think of something. But I want to do something like that for myself. I have been wanting a good perfume as of recently, but that is subject to change. With all of that being said, thank you guys for watching today's video, for coming along for the ride with me. I'm so looking forward to 25. Really excited for this year. I have a lot planned. I have a lot going on. Like I said earlier, I've already done a YouTube video. I've already filmed it. I'm just in the editing process for next week's video. I went to Houston last weekend. That video is going to be posted next week. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day. Bye.